Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another Vlogmas video. I am wrapping presents. It is the end of the night, hence my frazzled look. I just wanted to get this done tonight. Today's Saturday, and tomorrow I don't like to actually get up and look presentable, and I thought I just want to get all this done today. So I am. I thought while I was doing this, I would answer some common Christmas tag questions. And after I get done answering these, then I'll probably angle the camera down to just the wrapping and do some pretty Christmas music or something. Somebody has found his toys, his Christmas presents. Hey, no. Yeah, somebody found their Christmas presents. After I answer these questions, for those who just like to watch wrapping videos, then I will do a sped up version of me finishing wrapping my presents and have some music. But in the meantime, let's answer some Christmas questions. I really like these little burlap bags that they got. So I got this. I actually wrap my husband's present and then put it in one of these. I just think it's super cute. I have my gift tags right here. I got these at Grocery Outlet. The only thing about them is you have to put your own little tags on. So it has little holes there, and the hole is not very big. So honestly, I'm not going to use these. These are super cute. It's like twine, but it would take me, I know it's going to take me a while to try to thread these through, and I have no patience. So these will just be taped onto the packages. But I'll save that twine and put it in my crafting stuff. Have my tape, have my scissors, have my questions. Let me get a couple of gifts here that I can just put right here and have ready, and then we'll answer the questions. So this is what I got for my husband. He's right outside the door, so I'm not going to say it out loud. But he's been wanting something like this, and I think he's probably forgotten that he's told me that. I'm sorry if you guys are kind of crooked, because I feel like it's a little bit crooked. And I actually just put it on our Dell account. That way I didn't have to pay for it right away. But you know, when you're on a budget, sometimes that's what you got to do. I have this really cute paper. Look at this. Okay, so the first question. Do you shop Black Friday? I typically do. Of course, this year I did not. I don't even know if they did Black Friday. Did they? I just assumed they had not. So I did not even look at any Black Friday sales or anything. I did do some Black Friday shopping with, excuse me. Hey, you see that? You see what he's doing? No. I did take advantage of some sales that were going on as far as keto products and stuff goes, and I did actually buy some of these gifts off of Amazon during their Black Friday sale, and actually this I got on a Black Friday sale as well. So I did kind of take advantage, but I do enjoy going out and doing Black Friday shopping. I know I'm weird, but I've always loved it. And we used to do the certain stores, we'd always go to the same stores, which one of them was JCPenney, which would have been sad this year anyway because our JCPenney went out of business. Did they all go out of business? I feel like they did. But they always had the best sales. I always liked they used to give away these little snow globe things every year with the year on there, and I have quite a few of those. We always did that, and then we would go to Dutch Brothers and get coffee, and they always did an ornament. I don't know, they probably still did the ornaments this year, but I didn't get my ornament this year since I didn't go out. But I don't know, just something about going out at 3 o'clock in the morning. We would get fast food. So yeah, I don't know. It's just always a fun thing that I did, usually with my kids. Question 2, Christmas cookies or candy? Oh, I absolutely love Christmas cookies. I'm more definitely of a cookie bakery type person than a candy person. So I absolutely love sugar cookies, and there's just something about them during the holiday season that just makes them taste so much better. I don't know what it is, but for some reason a sugar cookie just tastes so good during the holidays, and I absolutely love them. So yes, Christmas cookies, and I have had some this year because I can't go a year without having some Christmas sugar cookies. So yes, definitely cookies. I used to do a lot of baking around the holidays before I kind of started watching what I was eating and all of that. I used to do these big, like when I worked at a hotel previously, I would make all these big cookie trays and stuff and take one to everybody that worked for me there at the hotel. And it was a lot of fun, and I had a lot of fun making those, and I would ship them off to my kids that didn't live here and all that. But I kind of stopped doing that. Just, I don't know why, because I guess just because I was trying to watch what I ate, but also, I don't know, I just kind of got out of that. Just kind of got out of the baking stuff. I don't have a lot of patience, and baking takes a lot of patience, so sometimes I just don't do it. Okay, so that one's for my husband. So one down and a lot to go. So, but I really think I want to put this. I think that he would. One of my lights went crashing down, so we're a little bit darker right now. I don't feel like trying to deal with it right now. So, my dog just jumped. So the stairs are usually right here, the pet stairs, but I have him kind of at the end over there, and he just jumped over there to jump over to the stairs. How funny. I kind of want to put one of his in one of these little bags, but I don't know if it's going to fit. Let's just see if it will fit. And this is the bigger bag. Nope, it won't fit. Okay, so one down. Let's see, question number 3, a real or fake tree. Growing up, I always had a real tree. My grandparents had a Christmas tree farm, so I used to always get a real tree. But when I moved to where I live now, it was the first time I think probably the first time I could ever think of that I got a fake tree. And we had a fake tree for years. 3 years ago, we did a real tree. It was you know what's funny is, like, on the lot, trees look a lot smaller on the lot. And even though it tells you how big they are, it's hard to picture that in your house. So we got this tree. We thought, okay, we want to get a real tree. We had vaulted ceilings in our last house, so we had the room. Get it in there. It is so big, I cannot find a stand that it will stay up in. So, no joke, we had car rotors leaned up against either side of it because my husband had just changed the rotors out on his car, on his truck, and had not got rid of those yet. And so we used those to hold the tree up because it was so big and so heavy, and it actually fell over. The very first night we put it up, we woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning to this horrific sound, and it was the tree crashing down on the glass coffee table, which did not break, surprisingly. So we propped it up with the rotors, and that was the last time we had a real tree. I mean, there's really no reason why not to have a real tree, except for you have to dispose of it. And where we lived before, we lived outside the camp. We lived in outside the city limits, and so we would have to go dispose of our tree. And it just, now in city limits, I think they actually have tree pickup. I'm not sure if they do or not, but I'm sure they do. But sometimes if the fake tree is just easier to do, because then you can just, well, for one thing, real trees are freaking expensive. I guess because, like I said, my grandparents had the Christmas tree farm, so I never realized how expensive trees were until I had to actually go buy one. And I think that tree, that one year that we bought, I think it was like an 8-foot or 9-foot, something like that. That thing cost like $80 or something, and that's just crazy. What is this? I didn't even look to see what I was wrapping. Okay. Do you guys do that? Okay, next question. White or colored lights? I prefer white lights, but my husband likes colored lights, so I put colored lights on the tree because that's what he likes. I don't know, something about white lights I just really like. But I don't care. It's not a big deal. I like lights. I put white lights in other places in the house, but I don't know, just something about, probably because when I used to do my tree, I would have kind of a theme to it, and white just went better with my themes most of the time. Sometimes I would do like red and white or red and silver or, red and gold, that kind of thing. So, did you get excited? Oh, do you get excited for holiday gift sets? Yes. I don't know. There's something about those that I absolutely love. I love holiday gift sets. I feel like the people that put those together, it's like, I think that would be so fun to put those kind of things together. I love doing gift baskets, so I think that's why that kind of a thing appeals to me, because you guys probably saw my Dollar Tree gift basket video. I used to do those all the time for people. I absolutely love gift baskets. It's fun to put together. It's fun to have multiple things in there. I don't know. I just absolutely love it. So yes, I get very excited for them. I am the type of person that goes to like all the stores. Walmart, Walgreens, Rite Aid, all the stores that have like the big gift sets all together, and I always look at all of them, and I think they're just so much fun. Oh, I hate when I do that. Look, when you like just get it just short. What the heck? I was talking and not paying attention, but it's close enough. Close enough. I think there's a question in here about how good of a gift wrapper you are. You guys will know the answer to that by the time we get down to it. Peek or like to be surprised. So here's a funny thing. I don't even know if my mom knows that, and she knows this, and she watches my videos, so she will find out. One time, I want to say, I was trying to think of how old I was. My sister was a baby, and so my sister is 8 years younger than me. Yes, because she was born, yes. So she's 8 years younger than me. So she was just a baby. So I would have been like 8, maybe 9 years old at the time. My birthday's in October, so I was probably 9. And I knew where my mom had the presents hidden because she had just bought them. I think I had seen her come in with the presents, and so I knew what kind of, they weren't wrapped or anything yet. And I remember my mom used to work late nights, and I remember going in there, and I think I was watching my sister. I think I was babysitting my sister that night, and going in there and looking at the presents. And here's the thing though, it totally ruined it for me, and I'll never forget that, because that was the only time that I can remember that I ever did that, and it totally ruined it for me, and I never did again. Now, right now, I mean, now it's like my husband doesn't like to have to go pick out presents and all that, so usually he wants me to give him a few things that I would want, and then he just picks from that, or I just tell him what I want and then he gets it and that kind of thing. But I'll tell you, one of my favorite Christmases, definitely since we've been together, was definitely one year when he went out and bought everything on his own and didn't even like ask me what I wanted, and that was really nice. But I understand, he says I'm difficult, but I'm not, because I'm totally the type of person, like last year I told him I wanted the Nespresso machine for Christmas, and he's like, you don't buy those kind of gifts for your wife. I'm the type of person who likes practical things for Christmas. I like those kind of things. So for me, yes, you can buy those kind of things for me. This is going to be a long video. Wrapping paper or gift bags? I do a mixture of both. I like to wrap the majority of the things that are square and easy to wrap, but I do like to use gift bags because I like to mix it up, and I like how gift bags look. I like to, with the paper and all that, I like how it looks. So I definitely like to do a mixture of both. Next question, favorite holiday movie? That is so hard. Okay, you go to classic, I would have to say A Christmas Story. Love that movie, hands down, one of my favorites. Modern, I love Elf. You guys know that's definitely one of my favorite movies. I love I love the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I love Hallmark or Lifetime Christmas movies. I absolutely love them. So yeah, it'd be hard for me just to pick one favorite Christmas movie. Look at this shirt. It is so super cute. I know it's kind of like nerdy, but it says, I wear this shirt periodically. So it's a periodic table. My son is studying to be a science teacher, but you know what? This looks like it might be kind of small. I don't know. I may have to exchange this one for a bigger one. Thankfully, I got it on Amazon, and I'm going to make sure I may have to have him try this on and then have to return that one for a bigger size. So I don't know if I should wrap these two together or do them separate. Next question. Favorite holiday song. There's no way I could pick a favorite holiday song. No way. I love Christmas music so much that there is no way that I could pick a favorite holiday song. I couldn't do it. It's just too many of them. I love modern Christmas music. Like, you know, when you hear like people redoing, you know, doing like a Christmas album. I love those. I love the old, you know, traditional Christmas music. I love them all. And during the day when I'm working, I'll either have a Christmas music this time of year. I'll either have Christmas music on, or I will have a Christmas movie on, one or the other, because it's my favorite. Probably should have tied the top first. Okay, there we go. Super cute, huh? Super cute. I'm curious, I'm going to ask you guys a question. I am curious if when you have little kids, or it's like if your kids are older now, when your kids were little, or if you have little kids now, do you do like one type of wrapping paper for each of the kids so then you know whose presents they are? I don't know why I never thought about that before. I was watching a video and they were talking about that. And I was like, that's a thing? Like, would I never think about that? Never. Like, it was always like searching the tree. But I kind of think that's kind of the fun though too, is actually going around and searching, you know, under the tree to see, you know, whose gifts is what and handing them out, you know, that kind of thing. That was always fun when the kids were little. But, that would have, if you had like a lot of kids all at one time, that would have been the thing to do, would be wrap them all the same wrapping paper. I've never thought to do that. So there's a little, if you guys are always wondering like how to make it go faster, you know, Christmas morning, wrap them all in the same, each child gets their own wrapping paper color. I don't know, just never done that before. One thing though that I always did that I'm pretty sure that my mom did when I was younger, that's probably where I got it from, was the only wrapping paper that had Santa on there were gifts that were from Santa. Those were the Santa always used Santa wrapping paper. So it would always have some sort of something with Santa on it. And no other wrapping paper would have Santa on it. I've always done that with the kids when they were younger. I'm pretty sure my mom did that when I was younger too. Where are we at? Dress up or down on Christmas Day. When I was younger, we would go to my grandma and grandpa's house for Christmas. When I started having my own Christmases, you know, once I had my own family, it usually differed. But Christmas Day, if we would leave the house, I wouldn't dress up, but I wouldn't be, you know, a total like, you know, in like, you know, just any clothes. I would, you know, try to look nice and presentable. But now we stay home because we don't do our Christmas with our family in December. We do it in the summertime so we can all be together and there's good weather and all of that. So now I just stay in my pajama pants on Christmas Day, and it's definitely a dress down, chill kind of day on Christmas Day. What about you? Oh, any of these questions, I will put these questions down in the description box so that way you guys can answer them in the comment section. Favorite holiday drink. I love anything peppermint. That is definitely one of my favorite things. So I do splurge and get like a peppermint mocha in the from Starbucks or Dutch Brothers. This year I also did the sugar cookie from Dutch Brothers, which was absolutely amazing. But I like pretty much any holiday drink. Like, I am a sucker for those holiday drinks. So you bring out a holiday drink at a coffee place and I'm all over it. But peppermint is definitely one of my favorite things during the holiday time. Next question. Pro present wrapper or fail miserably? I'm kind of in between. I'm definitely not a pro. Again, it comes down to the patience thing. I just want to get it done. I'm always good like the first couple, I am always really, really good about it. You know, it's like, it's fun. It's the first time you're wrapping, but then by like 5 or 6 in, I'm over it. Well, and with boxes, I'm okay. But, and I used to do like the bow thing, which I couldn't even find bows this year though. I went to Walmart section. I mean, I could not believe how quickly Christmas stuff sold out. I shop the same time I always shop. This is usually about the week that I go start getting wrapping paper and bows and stuff, because I'm working all the way up until, you know, this week. And so it's, you know, it's busy. And so I cannot believe they are so depleted. And if you only knew all the things that were going on while filming this, all I can say is thank goodness for editing. My dog just like threw up on my bed. Dogs, why do they eat things? I have no idea what he ate. But anyway, where was I at? Oh, I was talking about how, where did my pen go? How the stores just don't have anything right now. I feel like Christmas stuff, maybe people were just doing Christmas early this year, which I think they were, you know, because of 2020. I think a lot of people just wanted the Christmas like cheer early or something, because I feel like things were just completely gone. We're completely gone already. Next question is, ever gone caroling? I feel like I have. I have to open these because, oh no, it says on here what they are. I want to see them, so I'm going to open them. These are some keychains that I got off of Amazon, and they looked super cute. I got one for each of the boys, and it has the initials, and I thought, oh, it's probably, I can't see what the initials are, but it does say on the back. Anyway, ever gone caroling? I feel like as a child, I probably went caroling like with Girl Scouts or something like that. I feel like I have a really bad memory. So I feel like, oh, these are super nice. Look how cute these are. It's leather. I think it's real leather too, and it just has it has the stamped, and it has a little place, a stamped, no, not stamped, it actually has a metal like letter, and then it has a place for the keys. That is super cute. They both have cars now, so I thought this would be a really cute thing. So let's see, which one was that one? Which was the R? But I feel like I have gone caroling before, like I said, with like Girl Scouts or something, or with friends or something. I don't know. I have this like memory of that I probably did. So I would say that yes, I have gone caroling. Next question is, what tops your tree? Well, we always have a star, and I've already told the story in one of my Vlogmas videos, so I will have to try. It's the one that is the Vlogmas video that's titled house decor. It's like Christmas decor, and I think I can't remember what else was in that video. The Vlogmas video that has where you can see it. I'll tell you the story, but it tells you where you can see it is the one that's labeled house decor, and I think it's the get to know me video also. It's that same day. It was just a few days ago. Well, a few days ago from when I'm filming this. Anyway, so we've always had a star. Well, this year, I go to put our star on, and you guys know we just moved. So I go put our star on, and the top of the part of the star that lets you put it onto your tree, so that the little plastic piece is gone. So we can't get it on the tree. I looked everywhere for it, could not find it. So I went to go get another star. I didn't want to have to deal with Walmart that day, so I went to Fred Meyer, and they literally had 2 stars. They had this rustic looking one, which would have been beautiful for my tree, but it was really small, and I just thought it would have looked silly up there on top. And so, yes, I already forgot what letter that was. So I got the other one, which was super pretty, and it said it was lit up and everything. So I get it, and then I get it home, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, I think this is like a disco ball. So we turned it on, and yep, it's like a disco ball. But I like it, and I feel like it's like a good conversation piece. You know, it's like every year, you know, there's something you want to remember Christmas by, and like the year that our tree fell down, we remember that because it went crashing down on our glass table. And this year we have the disco ball, and it's like a first Christmas, you know, in our first house that we own together since we've been married. And I feel like it kind of just goes fitting. And plus, you guys, with 2020 the way it's been, we all need a disco ball tree in our life. So make sure you go check that out, and you can see, I'll try and remember to link the video down here and put it up here in the cards, so you guys can go check that out and you can see our disco ball tree topper. I had to look and see who that one belonged to. I'm just so, like, it's just the end of the day. I'm so, like, getting done. Very cute. Next question, is there a theme to your tree? I have a question for you guys. Do you guys use the little lines that are on the inside of the wrapping paper? I never use those. Is there a theme to my tree? I have pretty much always had a theme. When the kids were younger and they were, you know, all the handmade, you know, we all had all the handmade ornaments and stuff from the kids. You know, it was pretty much just a mishmash of ornaments all over my tree, and I didn't have much of a design to it or anything. But then as the kids got older and you know, the homemade little things were few and far between, and a lot of things don't hold up when you move a few times also over the years. So then we started doing a thing where we got an ornament every year, which we still do. So we have one for every year that me and my husband, I think we started the first year we got married. Yeah, because we have one that says like that we were just married or whatever, because we got married in September. So we would have had Christmas just right after that. So anyway, then I started kind of doing more of like a theme, you know, where one year, like I said, I have a bunch of red and silver balls, because one year we did all red and silver. And we did do white lights. And that's when I found out my husband likes colored lights, because I remember him telling me that he really liked color lights and he missed the colored lights. So I don't think I've ever put white lights on since that one Christmas. Then one year I did all like red and gold and green. Oh, that was such a pretty tree. And then the last few years though, I've pretty much done just like a rustic type tree. That just really, and the first year that I did that, I think was in 2018 was the first year I put like the burlap on the tree. And I just love the burlap ribbon. I just love how that looks. Absolutely love how that looks. And so I think I just will always do it that way. And then we still try to put on, you know, all of our every year, the yearly ornaments. We put those on there. So, but yeah, that's really the theme. Let me know what themes you guys have done for your trees. Next question is, stay home or go out for Christmas? We stay home. Like I said, when before we would go to, like when my kids were younger and when I was younger, we'd go to my grandparents' house. And then after we had our own families and stuff, we would do, sometimes with Christmas Eve, we would do something and then just stay home with our own families on Christmas Day. In more recent years, we have like gone to my parents' house. Once after I moved here, we would go to my parents' house for Christmas, but you just never know what the weather's gonna be like. They live in the gorge area of Oregon, and the weather can be kind of nasty over there sometimes around Christmas time. And one year we had a really, really nasty like Christmas weather here. And so it's just, and my sister lives in Idaho, and they pretty much get snow every year. And so we started doing the Christmas in July with the family. And so now we just stay home with our own families during December, and then we just all get together in July. And we do, and it's everybody, which we don't have a very big family. So it's all of my kids, and then my sister and her husband, and my mom and dad. So it's really fun. We've been doing that. We've done that now 2 years. Is this the third year? Yeah, I don't remember. Anyway, yes, and we go over to the coast. What was this one? Oh. Have you ever had a white Christmas? Yes, we had a white Christmas pretty much every year until I moved where I live now. And I have been here now, I moved here in 2002 into the town I live in now. My job brought me here. So, and here, I think since I've lived here, maybe 2 or 3 white Christmases. It's snowed, but not necessarily on Christmas. I would say where I grew up, I would say we pretty much had snow. I don't know if they do anymore, but we pretty much had snow every year. I remember every year growing up. And then we would go to my grandparents' house, and they lived really close to Mount Hood. And so there was always snow there on Christmas Day. So I pretty much have always only known white Christmases, which I do kind of miss that. I just something magical about snow that happens on Christmas Day. I don't know. I just always loved it. And I love watching snowfall. It's so beautiful. Okay, I'm going to answer these next few questions, and then I got to get up and move presents around and finish up. So I think I'll finish these up and then angle my camera down to where it's just on the table with me wrapping and having some pretty Christmas music for you. Do you set New Year's resolutions? Kind of, sort of. Like, I have before, but I'm not very good at keeping them. So instead, I just try to do goals for the year, which I guess are pretty much the same as resolutions. But I know it's just really cliche to say, okay, starting January 1st or starting the new year, whatever it may be, I am going to start anew. But you know what? There's something about like a fresh new year, and it just helps you just get motivated. For me anyway, it helps me get motivated. And this year I really want to do some new things with planners and planning and stuff, which I'll do a whole video on my goals for the new year. But for me, I really get going, and I did really good this year up until March when, all heck broke loose for 2020. I was just on a roll in January and February, and then everything changed. I had to start working from home, and life just turned upside down. So, this year, because I don't think that many things are going to change in January, so we're going to have to wait, through the year to see what happens. Then we have no surprises coming our way, I feel like. So I'm just going to start anew in January, and I will have some goals. They won't really be resolutions, they'll be goals, and I plan on sticking to them. The next question is, do you stick to them? I plan on it this year. I really, really, really want to stick to them this year. The last question is, do you go out or stay in for New Year's? We stay in. I'm more of a homebody, and I just prefer to stay in. And even if there was places to go, I think I've always really just stayed in for New Year's. I don't ever remember going out for New Year's. I used to work it quite a bit, but now I just stay home now that I have it off. Okay, I'm going to put all these questions in the description box, so go answer these questions in the comment section. And now let's just finish up wrapping, and let's cue the Christmas music, and I cannot wait to read your answers.
Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach with our friends.